Of all the shows I'm doing mid-season reviews for, this is the only one that actually has a beginning, middle, and end. Welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing the first half of Season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., entitled Vengeance. As we walk through the heart of the stories we tell, there's a lot of things that I've been trying to do, including rate different episodes of different shows, but there's a lot to unpack, and doing an individual episode is kind of hard, so instead I'm going to rate them as we get to the midpoint and then when we get to the end. And as of right now, my rating for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Vengeance is gold. But before we get into everything, let's throw this up here. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. If you watch my other reviews, you'll know that I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we're going to start with the good. And in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., there was a lot of it. Like I said, there's a lot of it. And I'm going to start off with the new director, Mace. Because you know what? They gave us a really great intro to the character, and they made it seem like maybe he wasn't that good of a guy, but at the end of the day, he's just as good as any Captain America stand-in we have. So I'm definitely labeling him as the good. The fact that he's a secret Inhuman and has the superpowers just makes him all the more fun to play with in later episodes. The Tide of Roxxon, and as such, Agent Carter was also well appreciated. But the best part is all the supernatural. The Darkhold, the Ghost Rider, all of it just made my day in a way that the TV shows normally don't, and the movies haven't really had a lot to go into. My favorite is still his fight with the other fire guy. Did the two fire guys just land inside the fire factory? Yeah, I think they did. Should have seen that one coming. Probably best line of the season. I'm also going to say all the lead-up stuff with the LMD, and whether or not she's the next Ultron or not. A very good setup for the second half of the season, which is going to be its own self-contained story. The final thing I'm glad about is the fact that they didn't screw over Fitz and Simmons. I was so afraid of that. But into the bad. For the bad, I have to get a little nitpicky. And so I'm going to complain about the ghosts. Yeah, I just said all the supernatural was cool, but you know what? The ghosts didn't really serve much of a purpose. They were really just a misdirect, and that kind of bugs me. The other thing that I'm going to nitpick is the fact that the LMD program as a whole could have just been, I don't know, worked on a little more. It seemed like they foreshadowed it a little too far ahead, like they were not quite sure where it was going. All in all, though, great season. However, as much as I had to stretch for that, the ugly, I'm really going all the way back to the first episode. Way back when I did my first review of this season, I was afraid with the new 10 o'clock time slot they were going to try to sexify the thing. And the fact that one of the first shots we had of Skye was in her underwear really made me uneasy. But they pulled it off without it seeming too weird. So, they didn't go back to it either. So I guess that's just me, again, picking a nit. I am also curious what you thought so far of the mid-season. Vengeance seemed to be a self-contained story, and it seemed to be doing pretty good. It had some powerful themes of family and trust, and what's the difference between the family that you're born to and the family that you have to put up with, and the family that you choose to surround yourself by. Remember, a team that trusts is a team that triumphs. And of course, as we move forward into the next part of this, the AI takeover, you're going to have to realize there's a member of the team we can't trust. Melinda May has been replaced, and I wonder where they're going with that. If you're interested in my thoughts on this and more, click that subscribe button, share this video, and help me build this community to help us take a look at the heart of the story of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Thanks for watching.